got no food. We got no jobs. Our pets' heads are falling off.
Where's the booze?
I got robbed by a sweet old lady on a motorized cart. I didn't even see it come.
Hey! Yeah, Dan? Do you have any more of that gum? That's none of your damn business, and I'll thank you to stay out of my personal affairs.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Look what you did, you little jerk.
You guys give up, or you're thirsty for more?
Welcome to another episode of Barbershop Talk Radio. I'm your host, Young Slim.
And I'm Kim.
And today is, what the fuck is today's date?
The last day in November.
Oh, 11/29.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Nah,
Second
30
to last
days.
day.
30 days. There's 30 days in this month. I know
like,
that much.
I keep thinking there's only 28 in November for some reason.
Only February.
I keep thinking it's a leap year. No, I thought it earlier. I was like, yeah, today's November 29th. It must be a leap year. That was a blonde moment. Wow.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good.
I mean,
It was the same as yours.
yeah. I mean, I might have enjoyed it or unenjoyed it more than you. I mean,
I don't know. Thanksgiving I don't care about Thanksgiving.
me either.
It's just another day to me.
It is. But
It's tough. I did that like when we first moved in here. I cooked, but there's no point. My daughter goes to her dad's. Like, your kids don't come over. It's not worth it just to cook for me and you.
You cooked?
I did. What are you talking about? I always cook. Stop it. I always cook.
I'm just teasing. All right, well, let's
Actually,
go.
you made the ham. Yeah.
I fucked it up.
Yeah.
I fucked it up. I think I burned it.
Something came out wrong with it.
It wasn't my best work.
Yeah.
It wasn't my best work, but let's go over to week 10. Week 10.
Last week of regular season.
Week 10. I'm happy for it, man.
You've been waiting
This
for this
fucking
season to end.
this season has been a disaster for my team. So I can't wait till this shit's over.
Nothing has went the way you expected it to go.
Nothing.
But,
Nothing.
all right. The usual suspects beat the Bulldogs 12-6. Camden beat the usual suspects 18-0. Trauma Roofing / Google Paint beat the Prospects 20-0. The Sloth beat the Ravagers 26-22. Steel City beat the Braves 39-13. Rock Bottom beat the Panthers 38-30. NJ Lab beat For the Win 34-6. And Rock Bottom beat Barely Watched 40-29. The Goonies had a bye.
Okay. Cool. I'm just done with this season. I'm done with it. I wouldn't be shocked.
Well, you still got a chance to win a B or C, you know.
Come on. With a veteran crew like that, like the team that I got, with a veteran squad.
Though. I mean, it happens.
After I just talked all that shit about a B and a C, and now I'm competing in it again.
But it feels like you took a step back, right? Because you made to the elite playoffs, and then you're like, oh my God, what the fuck happened to this season? We got good players.
Guess how many games? All right. Our best player, we all know Maurice is our best player. We all know what happened with that, so I'm not making an excuse for that.
It's hard to make up for him.
To cut him out, cut him off the team, have him gone from the squad, and plus
people not showing up.
Knopp, how many games did Knopp play?
2 or 3.
2 or 3. Our second best player.
Vinny
it's
works.
Just and in 10 games. It just doesn't work. You can't win like that.
Vinny works a lot. Like, yeah.
And how many games? He was our big free agent.
Yeah.
How many games did he play?
Same, like 4 or 5. Maybe.
You can't win like that.
He played half the games, probably. Maybe
half the games, and that's putting it fucking nice. And since he's been there, he's been one of our better productive players.
An impact player.
But he hasn't been there. Yeah. And I understand he's working. I get that. But I didn't understand. I was told something completely different. So it is what it is. It's just this season.
But it wasn't even him, because we're like, okay, even if the days Vinny can't come, you'll have Maurice and Knopp to make up for it. You didn't expect Knopp to not show up to so many games either.
No, not at all.
Because he's never done that in past seasons.
No, not at all.
He's tried. Even if he comes and leaves early, he's actually been to more games.
That was more. That was just as shocking as everything
Maurice.
else. Yeah. So it is what it is. Wait, one of our better players on defense. How many games did fucking Coop play?
Coop quit a long time ago.
What the fuck?
He showed up. His last game was the Ravagers, which was what, like week 4?
Week fucking 4.
Yeah. He came to like the first 4 games and quit.
I don't think he made the first 4 games. He missed one of them games. He played about 3 games too.
Yeah.
All right. So it is what it is.
But
we're not built like certain teams where we just have talented guys all across the board. We rely on our players that we have. And when they're not there, it shows.
Yeah.
So it is what it is.
Not to mention, this isn't Jim's best season either. You know,
nah,
what I mean?
he struggled at points in time, but he didn't have anybody.
But even when he
didn't have anybody.
No.
Only one game. You can say he had only one game.
I wasn't at 4 to win, so I don't know about
4
that.
to 1 game was the
washed.
only game he had everybody and struggled. That was
washed.
it. Barely washed.
Yeah.
He didn't have anybody.
Vinny and Caney.
That was their first game.
Vinny, Caney, and Ron.
Shut your mic
Oh,
off.
stop. Don't
Stop
act like
I'm
Ron
not,
can catch the ball.
But I'm not saying he can't, but he's not Maurice.
He's not.
And he's not Kanab.
But he can catch, though.
And he's not Vinny.
But he can catch, though.
Yeah, he can, given the opportunities.
Yeah.
But that was, all right, so you can't blame that game. The only game you can say that he struggled and he had everybody was 4 to win, and that was it. Other than that, he didn't have anybody.
I wasn't at 4 to win, so I don't know.
So it is what it is. Enough of that Braves crybaby shit that I'm doing right now. Hold on, I'm just venting. Where's it?
You sound like Tom Brady over here.
I'm just venting. That's all. Because the elite playoffs are happening, and you know
everybody. You inspired all these other teams. Like if the Braves can do it, we can do it.
I'm just crying.
Look,
I'm just crying.
You got Barely Washed trying to go for an elite run. The Sloths trying to go for an elite run. Google Paint, Trauma Roofing, trying to go for an elite run.
I don't got them doing it. They got themselves doing it.
But you're the inspiration.
I'm not the inspiration for nobody.
Them
winning them games are their own shit.
Look, you heard Sean the other day. We're going for the elite.
Good for them.
You beat Camden, we can beat Camden too. Which you're like,
the Camden I beat ain't the Camden that's out there right now. I'm just saying.
That was Camden with Egan. Not
it ain't even about just
Bobby.
Egan. It's not even just about that it's Egan. It's the fact that it's different. They're not the same team. It's not the same team. So I'm not taking nothing from nobody. I hope they all show up. It's going to be a decent playoff. It's going to be a good playoff.
You know, when it comes to playoff, everybody shows up.
It's going to be some. I don't care what anybody says. There's going to be an upset week 1.
There always is.
There's going to be an upset week 1.
There always is. You guys were the upset when they didn't expect you guys to make it in.
Yeah, we were the upset.
So
we were the upset. We were the upset.
Expected the Ravagers to beat you.
I mean, they were the 3 seed. We were the 6 seed.
Yeah.
Only people that thought we were gonna beat them was us.
Even Steel City and beating Performance Lab was an upset.
That was definitely an upset. Number 1, losing to number 8,
yeah.
And somehow the football gods put them back together again.
Yeah.
I can't wait, yo. I can't wait to watch that game.
Yeah.
That first game was an intense game. We were playing, but I could see it from afar. That shit was intense, and it was back and forth.
I was shocked because
if you had to put your life on one game,
I would have picked that.
If you got
Performance Lab
out of the first games in the elite, okay. Well, I'm sorry. Yeah, in the elite bracket, right?
Yeah.
If you had to put your life on one game and say that, I guarantee this team's going to win and this team's going to lose.
I guarantee Performance Lab was going to beat Steel City last year.
No, I'm talking about this season. This season. Right now.
Oh, Camden is going to beat the Usual Suspects.
That's your game. Okay. If you had to put your life on it, yeah.
Rock Bottom's going to beat the Sloth. Like, you know, they're 2 guaranteed.
That's the 2 guarantees? That's your 2 guarantees.
Yeah.
Rock Bottom's going to beat the Sloth.
Yeah.
And
Camden's going to beat the Usual Suspects.
And Camden's going to beat the Usual Suspects.
I'm not even sure if 4 to win is going to beat the Bulldogs. Like, I don't even know.
I don't know.
I mean, if they lose, they're going for the 3-time C championship.
But if not, they stepped it up and they got themselves in a better situation to put themselves in the B.
Now last year,
they should beat the Bulldogs. They just beat them 2 weeks ago.
Last year they lost this matchup. It ended up going to the C. I forget who they played.
That's not who they lost to in the first round.
No. It wasn't.
I think they lost to the Prospects in the first round last year.
Maybe that's who it was.
Or something like that.
Nah, I don't know.
I can't remember. But hold up. Check it. If Steel City, who's the favorite in that game? Steel City or Performance Lab?
I don't know. They're neck and neck.
Rock Bottom and the Sloth. Of course, I got
favorite.
Rock Bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goonies and the Braves. They're the higher seed.
Goonies and Barely Washed.
Goonies and the Braves. They're the higher seed. They got just as many wins as we do.
Only because you guys didn't play Camden. That's why.
Prospects and the Panthers.
That could go either way.
Does Ralph have any magic left?
That could go.
Or is K-Sizzle going to put him to sleep once and for all?
That could go either way.
Trauma Roofing, Barely Washed. I think that's going to be the closest game.
The only thing that's guaranteed is the Ravagers are in the B because they got to buy. So
yeah, that's the only thing that's guaranteed
in the B. But anything else, anything can happen.
Trauma Roofing,
Barely Washed. That's going to be a good game.
I think it's going to be a good game. I think that Barely Washed.
That's game of the week. Actually,
that's definitely game of the week. I think Barely Washed, even though the lower seed, has every chance to beat
absolutely.
Trauma Roofing.
Yeah.
They can match up athletic wise. Now they just got a few things I feel like they need to do with their scheme.
Yeah.
Because what Trauma's going to do? Well, I keep calling them Trauma. The Ball Hawks.
What they are now. Yeah, they're Trauma.
The Ball Hawks. What were they before? After that, Ball Hawks or
Google
Payton.
Yeah.
The Ball Hawks, Google Payton, Trauma Roofing.
What's the Ball Hawks without Tom Graff? So
it's. What they do might give. I seen giving Barely Washed trouble in the Rock Bottom game.
Yes.
When because they blocked 2. They blocked 2.
And Barely Washed struggles with rushing.
For some reason, Barely Washed struggles to account for those receivers.
When they rush 2, yeah, they struggle rushing 2 or 3 or anything.
But
other
if
than
they
one.
can fix that, if Barely Washed can fix that, I think they're actually the more talented team. So I don't know. It's going to be exciting.
Is that Brandon on?
Hey, Shot Right Kid, what's up, man?
Y'all already gave us a guaranteed loss this week. God
Bro,
damn.
It's gonna be tough. You really think that you guys? I'm not sitting here saying you guys got the bad matchup.
Yeah,
you do. It's a bad matchup.
But you know, even if you lose, you go to the A, which is it's not.
It's more realistic. Like you can win the A. You got
this is the path.
I put it like this. It's the matchup you want.
We want Rock Bottom week 1, Camden week 2, and that's the way it's lined up.
Yo, I applaud you. But it just sounds crazy.
It's definitely not going to be easy.
If you can somehow beat Rock Bottom, bro.
Tyree, Ike, and Jay Cage are watching this show laughing at you. Like,
I got all the respect in the world for Rock Bottom. I know who they are.
They're just Rock Bottom.
Tough. They've been in what, 12 straight championships, some shit like that.
Yeah. I think this is good. Well, 12.
We've been picking on them a little bit.
I've been teasing them and firing them up a little bit, but that's me. I don't gotta play them.
Ain't no sloth sleeping on Rock Bottom. We know who they are.
Bro, it's just a bad matchup.
Just gotta watch the wheel routes. That's all.
They're just so loaded, dog. Yo, I don't think you guys can match up with them. I thought Barely Washed was, but they beat Barely Washed, and Barely Washed was I thought Barely Washed would be a better matchup for Rock Bottom, but Rock Bottom just can come at you so many ways, and they're all organized. This guy can run no huddle, yo. Do play number 1. Yeah. Yo, do play number 2. They all look at their wristbands. They all got wristbands. I mean, that's just the extra mile that not every team goes to, but they do. Yo, do number 3. Yeah. They all know what it is.
And I heard somebody on Barely Washed say it yesterday that Rock Bottom, he doesn't just favor certain people. He throws the ball to everybody.
He spreads the ball around.
So you can't even predict who he's going to.
You can't. It's not like, yo, if we stop him.
Like Maurice. They used to try
if
to
you stop
Maurice,
you know you stop the Braves for the most part. If not, Canot was shit on you too. So I'm not gonna go that far. I ain't gonna go that far. But That was our main guy to stop. If you stop him, you know what I'm saying? But Rock Bottom don't got a one guy. They're not a one. Well, it is a one-man show, but it's the quarterback.
It's the Tyrese show.
It's the Tyrese show. So, I mean, I don't know,
Rock
bro.
Bottom does everything well, all the way down to kicking the ball out the back of the end zone to make you start on the 5-yard line every time.
Yeah. Dude got the fucking Bill, whatever, Bill. He kicks the ball out of the back of the end zone every fucking play. Lear, yeah.
Lear Biddle, yeah.
His little fucking Mighty Mouse ass, man. He
was in the
that
league,
shit.
wasn't he?
Yeah. He was in the NFL, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I never seen him, but that's what they said.
We did our homework. He was the one in them Packers practice squad joint.
I looked
it up, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. But he's strong, and they use him at center. And they use him. He plays corner. They use him at center. He's one of the best blockers, bro. You should have seen what he did to Jose. You should have seen what he did to Jose. Let me applaud him. I mean, let me applaud Jose for fighting through that shit. But it was vicious. It was just like
Ed gave Tyree all day to the point where we're like,
day.
Jose, what are you doing? Go after the quarterback.
But it was nothing he could do.
I
mean, but the Barely Watch had good coverage. Barely Watch covered everybody for about 2 minutes.
When he finally did get off the block, I feel like Tyree was over there smoking a cigarette, just waiting for him to come.
Yo, man, that was impressive.
Him like, hello, me. You're supposed to be going after me.
Yeah, man. He could have did whatever he wanted, but they covered the play well, but they just didn't get enough pressure because
they were rushing.
They only rushed one, and Lear was mad. No diss. I love you, Jose. But he was giving it to you, dog. Like, yoked you up.
Yeah.
Like this. Had you up in the air.
Yeah,
I already gave you my lunch money. What more do you want from me? That's what he was doing.
Yeah, he basically stole his lunch money.
But I admire you guys, though. You know what I mean? You guys came from,
started from the bottom. Now you're here.
You guys came from the B last season. And you guys been consistent all season.
Hey, it's steps. Even if you don't win this game, you know what? You stepped it up from last season. You want to be last year, you got a chance to go for an elite or an A. So it's definitely an upgrade from last season.
Just a prediction right now. The only team that was going to be only team that's going to be in trouble for you guys in the A is having Steel City
or
Performance Lab in the A, and one of them's going to be in the A.
One of them had to play each other.
So either way, it's going to be tough.
Jose said,
"That's fine.
He's a strong dude."
He is, dog. Jose, he is, bro. And it's no shame you fought through that shit. But he did have you up on your tippy toes.
But he didn't dirty mark him. He didn't belly throw him on the ground and belly flop.
Nah, he got him on the ground. He got him on the ground.
He got up.
But then Jose got up and then got confused, like, where am I?
He wasn't sure if he was supposed to go after Lear or the quarterback. Like,
yeah, but he was the only rusher.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think that's kind of clear.
Yeah.
You got to go after the quarterback. That's your only job.
Your man is the quarterback. Yeah.
And if the center, if the rusher, if the blocker goes out, you got 5 guys back covering. So
that are supposed to cover.
At least supposed to be covering. So your only job. I don't understand how he forgot what he was supposed to do.
Because I think it's just so. That was a 5 minute manhandling,
It was a good 2 minutes of it was the longest play I've ever seen.
Being mushed, yeah. Tyree,
but he fought through it, and there's no shame in that.
Tyree was sitting over in the backfield just chilling.
Fucking Lear strong. He's like, looks like a wrestler and shit, but small. So whatever.
All right, so you want to get into your game? What happened in your game?
Oh man. They fucking God, I cannot believe the Ravagers had everything sitting out in front of them.
Lined up to win.
Everything sitting out for them.
They was up by 10 in the fourth quarter.
Oh wow.
Were they?
Yep, 22-12.
Oh shit.
And they started talking to it.
Oh my God. I didn't know that. Aaron didn't tell me that.
They was up 22-12 in the fourth.
Oh my God.
And we scored like the first drive of the fourth quarter, and we all the defense looked at each other, was like, yeah, ain't no more of this. My little brother who has never said anything in the world, they had him chirping.
Oh man. He is a quiet. Your brother's a quiet dude, bro. A humble kid.
He doesn't speak to me. He doesn't speak to anybody. He was chirping out there. I said, "Oh shit, they didn't woke us up."
Yeah, Aaron and Kane, man, they will.
Let me get. Was it Aaron and Kane talking this shit?
I don't know anybody on their team's name other than Aaron wasn't talking shit. Aaron wasn't talking shit. Only other name I will.
Kane, the little skinny guy that was playing center for a little bit.
It had to be Kane.
Anyway.
Kane's a shit talker.
Yeah.
I know. Oh my god.
Willie beat my brother on a go, and they started talking shit about him getting burned, this, that, and the third. And my brother already had 2 touchdowns on the day and started chirping back. It woke the whole team up. And just
That's what I was trying to get Javon to do yesterday. I was trying to get Javon to start chirping and wake the team up.
It was over, man.
They get used to me being the chirpy one, and sometimes I go in the ear in one ear out the other when other people start talking.
Yeah. When you do it a lot, it falls on deaf ears at times.
Right. So head started rolling when he started talking.
Oh shit.
And we had the race set up. Kyrie came on, and I'm like, "Oh, we got a race. We put you in for a race."
Our game did until like 10:30.
Yeah, he said it gets Sue. I said Brandon from the Slough. He said it's not even worth my time. He walked away.
I respect it. Our game did until like 10:30 though. I looked up and all the 10 o'clock games has already started.
Yeah, they did start early.
Yeah, our game started late, so we looked. It was 10:30. And I was like, we out of here.
You guys were still playing when they started. And then you were gone by the time their game was over.
Yeah, it was my brother's birthday, too. And we had some sloth activities later in the day.
Okay. I did not know they had a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter. I just didn't know that.
Yes.
And then the Raptors blew it. Like, they were in the end zone. And they didn't even try to go for a touchdown. And the quarterback takes a sack on the last
He took a sack
play.
on 4th down. He at least got to throw it up and give a guy a chance. And I didn't see nobody run to the end zone. Well. Listen.
It was a fun game, though.
I bet it was. But it was a meaningless game to you guys. You know?
Until they started talking. Then we knew we didn't even want them in the top bracket.
Send them home.
Let's get them out of here. Yeah. Let's get them out of here. Yo, man. All right, go ahead. Go over the offense and defensive rankings at the final cut.
All right, so the last offensive and defensive rankings. Offense, Week 10 offensive rankings. Number 1, Rock Bottom scooted up over Steel City.
Did they?
344. Well, they just put up 80 points yesterday between the almost 78 points between the Panthers and Barely Washed.
That's just crazy.
Steel City's number 2 with 338. Barely Washed is 3 with 253. Camden is 4 with 250. Google Paint is 5 with 249. NJ Lab is 6 with 248. Slough is 7 with 189. Ravagers are 8 with 175. Prospects 9 with 166. Usual Suspects are 10 with 126. The Braves are 11 with 116. For the Win is 12 with 114. Panthers 13 with 109. Bulldogs 14 with 71. And Goonies 15 with 53.
Okay.
All right, so Week 10 defense. Number 1 is Camden. They only gave up 56 points in 10 games. 56 points.
It's fucking crazy, man.
Bro, that is nuts.
And then the second best team is pretty good, really good, but it's just so fucking, that's almost 3 times as much scoring. And they're second place.
Number 2 is Google Paint with 132. 3 is Rock Bottom with 139. 4 is NJ Lab with 157. 5 is Barely Washed with 161. 6 is Steel City with 167. 7 is Slough with 168. 8 is Goonies with 192. 9 is Usual Suspects with 210. 10 is the Ravagers with 211. Braves are 11 with 219. Prospects 12 with 240. Bulldogs 13 with 247. For the Win 14 with 265. And Panthers 15 with 293. So you guys are both 7 in offense. The Slough are 7 in offense and 7 in defense.
Yeah, we gave up too many points this week. It fell out the top 5. I don't like that.
Yeah. But you're only down by a couple points too.
Yeah.
Steel City's ahead of you by 1 point. Barely Washed is up there by 7 points. And then you're 11 points behind NJ Lab. So yeah, you guys aren't that far off.
It's gonna be crazy, man. Somebody's gonna lose that wasn't expected to lose. That's all I know.
What, this week?
Yeah. Now, who you taking? Trauma Roofing or Barely Washed?
I don't know, man. I don't know which way to go with that.
Me either.
Who
should be favored? Brandon, who should be favored?
Of course, Trauma Roofing, because they have the better record.
Nah, fuck all that.
They have the better
fuck all that. Who played the tougher schedule?
All right.
I would have to go back. I know
Trauma Roofing also beat them already. So
they did. That was the first game of the season, and they only beat them by 2 points.
Okay, so
that's what I'm saying. But I'd make them favorite just based off of better record and already beating them. That's the only reason they're even if you make them a 2-point favorite. It's not that.
Okay, they would only be a 2-point favorite.
Right, you can make it. You can make it a pick'em game if you want it to be.
Nah,
but I haven't seen any Trauma Roofing games.
So Barely Washed lost to who?
Trauma Roofing, Rock Bottom. Let's see.
Camden. They play Camden. And somebody else in the
right here.
And the Sloth.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
And Trauma Roofing only lost to. They beat NJ.
Now let's think about that.
One loss.
That's like, but they lost to the Ravengers.
Oh yeah, but they only played. They didn't play no Camden.
They didn't play nobody else.
Steel City.
Nobody from the top 8.
Except for NJ Lab.
No,
and it's
NJ Lab.
And Barely Washed.
The Trauma Roofing played NJ.
They didn't play us.
Yeah.
I don't think they did.
Oh, they played NJ Lab. I know that. Because it was you and NJ Lab that were.
Yeah, but we're not in the top.
Yeah.
Shit.
But when the schedule was made, you were. All right. So Google Paint, or they played Barely Washed week 1. They had to buy Panthers, NJ Lab, Bulldogs, Ravagers, Braves for the win. Usual Suspects, Goonies, and Prospects.
That is a fucking yo. Everybody they played except for Performance Lab is in the bottom half.
Yeah.
Oh, Barely Washed.
Everybody.
Barely Washed.
Usual Suspects.
And the Usual Suspects is on life support
and
up there.
Barely Washed.
Oh, and Barely Washed. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna respect them because they are a good team.
But Usual Suspects was a new team, so he didn't know what they were going to be this year.
Yeah.
Barely Washed was a what? A B team last year? Would they make it to the C?
No, they made it to the A. Oh, no, they made it to the B.
Yeah.
They were in the B.
The rest of the Panthers were a C. The Bulldogs were a C. The Ravagers were an
NJ
A.
Lab was an A. Ravengers were an A.
For the Win was a C. The Goonies were a C.
But Google was an A, though. But Google made it to the A championship.
Yeah, they played NJ Lab, yeah.
For them to have that tasty cake schedule was very nice.
No wonder why they're number 2, though.
Okay, so anywho, even saying all that, because like Brandon said, just because they beat
Barely Washed
already,
yeah.
I'm gonna say this is just picking the line.
Yeah.
All right. I would say Trauma Roofing should be favored by 2 points. If that. Maybe even 1.
Yeah, it's gonna be a back and forth game. It definitely is.
Maybe even 1 because Barely Washed is explosive.
That's not gonna be.
You can say whatever you want about them. I have kicked their backs on a regular basis, but
Sean and
they
Andrew
are explosive. Their quarterback. Yeah, I gotta give him applause. Alec has gotten better.
Yeah.
Let's applaud that young man.
He said your critiques made him do better.
Motivated him, but whatever. And the receiver, Andrew is legit.
Yeah,
he's a top 10 receiver in the league, man.
Andrew is really good.
Top 10 receiver in the league. So
I've seen him catch some amazing things that he shouldn't have caught.
Yo, for real. I'm gonna say 2 points for.
Okay, so who you picking?
I'm picking Barely Washed.
All right, by what?
I'm going Barely Washed by 4.
All right, Brandon, who you got? Trauma Roofing or Barely Washed?
Trauma Roofing by 6.
I'm gonna say Trauma Roofing by 2. Because same thing, like when you guys played them, you guys had them to the very end.
Nah, they fucking whooped our ass.
No, they didn't.
Yes,
that was
they
a
did.
Close game.
No, it was close. The score looked close at the end. It was 28-20, but they beat our ass.
You lost by a touchdown.
Like it was just we didn't have enough for them. They started running the ball for fun, and they thought they were funny until we almost caught up on their ass.
Yeah, they were
trying to be cute, running the ball. Yeah, they were running out of the shotgun. Fucking had a guy in the backfield and handing it off and blocking. But I get it because they're a physical team. So that's another thing. They actually do little bubble screens and shit like that.
That's the first time I've seen anybody in the league do running plays like that.
Yeah, but they used to do that. They did that before.
Well, you gotta be real good at blocking to do that.
Yeah, and they are.
They are. Rush.
Yeah, they are. But
you got all them Martys out there, you know.
In a touch league.
Yeah.
Yo, you got to be a good blocker, good blocking team. But I think the other team that do that was the Patty Whacks. That back in Fasola Park, they used to run the ball. It was weird, but okay.
Prospects versus the Panthers.
I just think
I don't know. That could go either way.
I don't think so.
You think the prospects?
If K Sizzle's there and Larry and
Manny, I don't know.
And Manny,
I haven't seen Manny out there in a little bit.
I think personally, I think this is it. Like, I don't think Ralph can do it. This is no diss, Ralph. I love you, bro. I think it's over.
I mean, he'll kind of tell you that he's not what he was.
No, it's not even about what he was. It's about what he is. And what he is he can't throw the ball down the field. You got one of the premier, fast, young receivers in the league that you can't – all you can do is dink and dunk them the ball.
But listen, when he could throw the ball, he still couldn't do anything.
Right? I don't know. I mean, it's tough to lose every game for 2 seasons in a row. Something's got to be wrong, right? Even though he didn't really play every game last season because he was hurt. That was Brett, but still, what the fuck? I don't know. I'm going prospects by. Well,
just because they haven't won a game all season, I don't think they're going to win now.
Me either.
I have to say the prospects too.
I'm going prospects by 8.
I'll say the prospects by 7.
What say you, Brandon?
Prospects are win, but I'm picking the Panthers to win the C championship.
Yeah.
Yo, that might happen.
Put it on paper now.
That might happen.
Right.
That might happen. But if we fuck around, we might be in the fucking C.
All right, we'll cut that out.
If everything goes that way, it'll be the Panthers, the Bulldogs, and the Goonies. If everything goes the way
we see it
should go.
The Panthers, Bulldogs, and Goonies. And I think they have a good chance to beat them. But the Bulldogs,
the Goonies beat the Bulldogs and the
Panthers. Bulldogs aren't that bad.
That was the Goonies' 2 wins, was the Bulldogs and the Panthers.
Yeah, so the Goonies might be the better of all 3 of those teams.
Unless For the Win loses to the Bulldogs, and they're the back-to-back 3-time C champs.
I think For the Win's taking that step and they're going to get themselves in the B. But let's see.
Right,
I'm not talking about the Goonies. I'm not doing that game.
Goonies versus the Braves.
I'm not calling it. I'm not doing it. I'm not saying it. I'm not jinxing nothing. I'm not saying
Brandon,
a word.
You can pick if you want.
Anything can happen in this league. So, and they're higher ranked than us.
Matter of fact, it depends on who shows up on your team. If anybody shows up on your team, it's a thing.
I mean, as long as Jim's there, I don't care if he has to throw the ball to
you,
to me.
Yeah.
Yes. For real, we better fucking win this game. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm picking y'all. I don't got a point mark.
I don't care. I don't care if you got to throw the ball to me. We better win this game. So he said he's picking us, but
yeah, I don't know if I have a point margin in this.
All right, you don't got to pick no points.
No points.
All right, rock bottom versus the sloth. Brandon, you don't got to pick.
You don't got to pick it.
I hate to do it.
It's the truth, though.
But I have to say rock bottom by 20.
Get the fuck 20.
Oh,
that's tough.
They went up 40 points on the last couple teams they played.
Oh man, they didn't win those games by 20.
Barely washed,
yeah, man.
Barely washed scored 30.
Yeah, they did.
They scored 20. Yeah,
but
yeah.
Barely washed is explosive. You guys don't got that. I don't know. You guys beat them.
What are you trying to say? Barely Wash is better than the Sloth?
No, they're explosive, but they beat them. So
yeah, because Barely Wash is still.
You might be able. If Christian has to show up, bro.
I've seen a lot of flaws.
He's gonna have to play the game of his life.
He knows.
We were talking to I don't even know their names, but a couple people were watching the Rock Bottom game this past week, and then you said something to them like, "Yeah, we had you in that game." And they're like, "You said you didn't have a quarterback." They're like, "We didn't either."
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, Christian was here. They're like, "No, he wasn't."
They said that was a shell of him. He was
No,
just
he
a shell of
wasn't.
himself. Listen, I'm just saying, Rock Bottom's just fucking explosive, man.
Yeah.
And you can't stay in the same defense to play him, bro.
They call us haters.
Tyree will fucking pick you apart if you stay in the same defense. This is just talking off experience because we did play them in the elite championship.
But he is one of the smartest quarterbacks in this league.
Yeah,
when it comes
man,
to beating teams.
You got to start off with different. You got to start. You got to switch. You can't stay in the same coverage. You got to have somebody that can cover the center.
Yeah, you have to stay with the center because he will go out every.
He will throw that motherfucker even if it looks like it's open, bro.
Yeah.
He's gonna run a wheel route. It's always a wheel route. I can tell you that much. I mean, from watching him, but he might switch it up because he wants to be a smart ass sometimes.
Yeah.
But
and he likes to run when he's in the end zone, close to the end zone.
Yeah.
Tyree likes to send everybody to the right, and he'll run to the left.
He'll take off to the motherfucking left. So you should have seen Jose having an asthma attack chasing him yesterday.
Yeah. And Rock Bottom was like, he's an old man. You can't catch him. He's an old man.
The only reason they said that is because they said somebody on Barely Watch said that they heard Tyree's knees creaking. He needed some WD-40. They said they heard his knees creaking. And he's like, oh, okay, my knees is creaking. That's why that shit was like almost 450. That shit was almost 40 yards.
Yeah, it was fun. But that's his famous move. You can always tell when it's coming. He says everybody to the right and he runs to the left. He clears out that side.
It's not always, it don't look like it though. Because he'll have a guy on the other side, he'll line a single receiver out on the left or the right before he does it. It's usually he usually runs to the left. When he runs to the left, he's running. Yeah. If he runs to the right, he's gonna throw it.
The thing is, I think you're probably one of the only people in the league.
I ain't ever stop him.
Yes, you did.
A long time ago. A long time ago.
Yeah. Well, different team, different quarterbacks, different. But you stopped him a couple times.
Twice, not to mention.
But you're one of the only coaches, whatever, in the league that know exactly what he's gonna do.
I don't know exactly what he's gonna do.
For the most part, you do.
Nobody knows exactly what he's going to do.
He's too good to know what he's doing.
Now, we had a good idea what he was fucking doing. Yeah. We had a good idea what he was going to do. But the reason he beat us is because we struggled on offense in the first half.
Couldn't score. Yeah. But you stopped him multiple times.
Yeah, we did. Defense. But he switched up what I thought he did the opposite of what I thought he was going to do. Yeah. That's kind of
because he watched the show and he didn't run. He said he was going to run.
I didn't say anything about what we were going to do against him. No. Not on the show.
No. But we kind of I said it again here. He runs when he gets close to the end zone.
I mean, so does Christian. Shit.
He stopped it in that game. He didn't do it.
No, he did kill us with fucking his leg.
Wanted to save his life.
I think Christian has to move.
Yeah. We all think Christian has to move.
He has to move. He has to move. But listen, Rock Bottom, it's just too much, guys. That's just too much to say. To be honest with you, bro, I wish you guys had a different matchup, but Rock Bottom's just too much, man. Tyree's too good.
But at least this isn't knocking them
out. They have too many weapons.
It doesn't matter. Worst come to worst, they lose, they go for the A championship. And they can win.
And I hope, I'm for your sake, I hope I'm wrong, but I just don't think so. I think they're too much.
There's that respect to them, though. Rock Bottom.
I just think they're too much, bro. It's he's creative on offense. He has a lot of moving parts and crossings and
Well, they practice every week.
Yeah, they do.
Faithfully, like.
Yeah, but not everybody's dedicated like that.
No.
We practice every week.
Do you guys?
Hell no.
We practice every week.
Do y'all?
Yeah. At least 5-6 of us get out there every week. Okay. We don't get all 12 out there.
Well, if that's the case, then it definitely shows from this season to last season.
Yeah. That made a difference, yeah.
Yeah, man. Like,
because you need that chemistry out there. Like that's what your team is missing this year is chemistry. You need that chemistry out on the field.
I'm gonna keep it low. I'm not gonna go as high as 20. I'm gonna say rock bottom by 10.
Steel City or NJ Lab? You think NJ Lab is gonna come back for the fighting chance to beat them to go to the? What they lose by 2 points last year? 1 point?
Yeah, like 1 point, yo. Like 1 point.
Diamond Hova. So here we go.
What's up, Diamond Hova? Where you been at, dog?
We had to record the game because you weren't there.
I ain't see you out there, man. What's going on? Listen. I'm going Steel City. I'm gonna go Steel City. I think Steel City has to beat them to fucking.
You know what? To be honest with you,
because Performance Lab kind of got them the last game.
And from
last time they played them,
what I saw yesterday, Steel City has more athletes than Performance Lab.
I think so.
They have way more athletes than Performance Lab.
But I mean, let's not act like Steel City. I mean, Performance Lab ain't got no fucking athletes.
No, they do.
Because Garasso and motherfucking Julian and the quarterback. If Mike is, I think his name's Mike. If Mike is there, I mean, they're not. I mean, they got other guys too. And their defense is actually, I feel like, it's gotten a little better than it was last season.
Yeah.
Last season they were real vulnerable to the deep ball, and this season it hasn't. They kind of slowed that shit down. So.
But I mean, from when you guys played NJ Lab and they had their quarterback, and they had Nick, and they had
Julian. They didn't. Garasso was a quarterback. I mean, Garasso's still their quarterback.
Their plays were predictable.
It's still the same thing.
Predictable.
It's still the same thing.
Like they're running the
So
same
you're saying Performance Lab is predictable?
I was actually shocked at how good Steel City was yesterday.
They were playing us. I was in the fucking secondary.
I know, but still,
no.
Like last time I watched them, they weren't good.
I'm saying some people would say that Steel City's predictable. I've heard that before. Word on the field.
I haven't watched.
So
Steel City
I'm not saying, I've heard Steel City. I've heard that Matt can get predictable and his offense can get a little stale.
Said Steel City got young. That was a surprise.
That's the difference. Yeah. They had some real fucking burners out there
and some color on their team.
Stop that. I'm going Steel City.
They had a lot of young guys. Yeah.
I'm going, if them young guys show up, I'm going Steel City. I think Ty said one of them's his cousin or some shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know where they be finding new guys at all the time.
Me either.
All of y'all, everybody.
I need some new guys. I'm taking Steel City. Give me Steel City by 3.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a close game.
That's gonna be. I think that's the second game of the week.
Yeah, it definitely.
If not the first game of the week.
That's the 10 o'clock game.
Yeah, that's the 10 o'clock game of the week.
Who you got, Brandon? Steel City or NJ Lab?
NJ Lab by 6.
What? Okay.
I'm gonna say Steel City by 1.
All right.
There we got 4 to win versus the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I like motherfucking the Bulldogs.
I do too. I feel like 4 to win has been struggling.
No, it's not. I'm not saying I don't. It's not that I'm saying I don't like 4 to win. It's like I like their energy. I like the Spanish. I don't know his name, man. Big Spanish kid with great hands.
And you got Austin too. Austin's good.
I like him too. Even though he got called for that block in the back that cost him the game, that put out the put the Ravengers out. Because if they scored on the usual suspects, it was a wrap.
Yeah.
That would have gave him a chance to take the lead.
Yeah.
So
they almost did. They almost had the Ravagers in.
They just got to show up. They got to show up. They're kind of a similar team. I just think 4 to win's a little bit better.
Well, 4 to win's a little bit more experience, I guess you could say. But
yeah,
Bulldogs, this isn't their first year. Like they've been playing since Williams.
Last year.
Some of them are.
No, last year.
Aren't some of them from the Red Raiders? No.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going 4 to win with a clean with a little clean 7-piece nugget. Brandon, what you got?
If you pick for the win, that means you can't make any more back-to-back C champion jokes.
Hey, I think they're ready to move it on up.
I
mean, they were back-to-back C champs. The only way they can go back-to-back,
they'd have to lose.
The back-to-back C champs is to somehow lose to the Bulldogs, whom they just beat.
Possible though.
Whom they just beat 2 weeks ago. It could happen.
The football gods, anything could happen.
I just don't see it. If Nick, your quarterback, shows up, they should handle business and beat the Bulldogs.
I got 4 to win on a Kirby go ahead winning touchdown in the fourth quarter.
It could be. I think it's gonna be a close game. But I think the Bulldogs will hang in there. But I just think that
they just need more league experience.
Florida has a better quarterback, and that's it. All right.
Bulldogs just need more league experience. They gotta.
Yeah.
They stick around long enough, they'll get used to it.
So what's the point spread? What you got?
4 to win by 5.
5. Kim, what you got?
I'll say 4 to win by 6.
All right.
I feel like this is like deja vu, man. 4 to win starts out so good every year.
Yeah.
And then they just fall at the end of the season.
Yeah. Yeah. I think their biggest win was beating us, and we suck. So. And that was week 1. So. And I still said you guys are still the back-to-back C champions. It doesn't even matter.
They're so proud of that win.
And they should have been. You were
the elite runner-up.
All right. So we got Camden usual suspects. I think this is going to be the most lopsided game of the week.
I'm sorry. The usual suspects are missing a quarterback. One of the
What, you saying money can't get the job done?
Nuh-uh.
Oh, shit.
They only lost by 2 touchdowns to Camden this week.
Well,
they
called the game.
That's because Camden had 6 people, and Butch was playing quarterback.
They didn't want to play. Yeah, they didn't want to play. So none of there was no Bam. There was no Craig was out there. Johnny was out there. But
they had 6 guys, and that was it.
It was a meaningless game, so nobody showed up.
Damn, all right, never mind.
Yeah, it wasn't like they were out there putting in work. Nah. That was it was lopsided.
Now,
and it was still lopsided.
If the usual suspects had Scott, I think they'd have more of a fighting chance.
Yeah. Well, Camden better show the fuck up. I'm gonna just say that.
They might like they did you guys, underestimate this team and tell Bobby to take the week off.
I don't think they underestimated us because they had Egan. We just beat them. We just beat them. How did they underestimate us?
They said they did.
They had everybody.
They said they
had everybody. They had Nook. They had Craig. They had Egan. They had Cheek. Who did they have?
They just
because they didn't have Tim.
They just assumed you were the easy.
Tim didn't play the whole fucking season. They had Val.
I haven't seen Tim all year this year either.
Yeah, I don't think he even plays on the team. So whatever. Why? So wait, how? They had plenty of guys. They said that. They had Kazi and they had what's the other boy's name? I don't fucking know. I don't know, but they had plenty of people to win.
They thought
they had more people than we did.
They were happy when Performance Lab lost because they're like, yes, we're playing the Braves.
Yeah, we're playing the Braves.
That's our easiest route.
Fats and Bam came on over and let me know that they were happy that we won because they want to beat us. Yeah, man, I don't want to hear that shit.
You weren't even done playing your game yet.
No, we almost lost it because of them.
They came running over, rubbing it in like, we're playing you guys next week.
Yeah, we're playing you guys. Yeah, that. Take this L, son.
They haven't lost since.
No, they haven't lost since. So.
And it doesn't count because you guys waved the white flag this year. So.
They still won. They won. I gave them that. I ain't going to be nobody's punching bag. Fuck that.
All right, so you got Camden by what?
Give me Camden by 20. If they had Scott, I would say they had a chance.
I'm gonna say Camden by 25. Yeah, they would have more of a fighting chance with Scott. I'm sorry.
You put it under Brandon's.
One of the refs said that Money used to be a quarterback back in the day, but he's just not Scott. Scott is
a quarterback.
I mean, for all his nonsense, he is a quarterback.
I mean, still wouldn't have a chance to win. I mean, they would have a better chance to win, but
go back and look at the points they were putting up. That was their quarterback, and look at what they
definitely miss him
since they lost Scott.
They definitely miss him, but they probably don't miss that cancerous attitude that he comes with.
The bitchiness.
That snarky from my experience with Scott couldn't take any kind of blame for anything.
Yes, and he doesn't want to hear criticism from his team.
Yeah, which everybody needs, but
he couldn't be a slow quarterback.
You gotta criticize everybody, dude. He criticizes everybody.
I mean, if you're doing a shitty job, you should be able to take the
but he doesn't want to. He can dish it, but he can't take it.
Yeah.
So, whatever. What do you got, Brandon? Camden by what?
Camden by 14.
14. All right, and the Ravagers have a bye. So if our predictions are right, Trauma Roofing's going to the Elite. Barely Washed will be going to
Wait, the fuck? No, I got Barely Washed.
Majority of us picked.
All right. Go ahead.
Barely Washed will be going to the A. The Prospects will be going to the B. Panthers C. Braves will be going to the B. The Goonies the C. Rock Bottom the Elite. The Sloths the A. Steel City the Elite. NJ Lab
the A.
The A. For the Win the B. Finally, the Bulldogs the C. Camden the Elite. Usual Suspects the A. We all know you see it being a Rock Bottom Camden matchup again.
I think it's gonna be Rock Bottom. Rock Bottom and Camden in this championship again.
You don't think Steel City has a chance?
Yeah, they do, but they can't beat Camden.
No.
Steel City can't beat Camden. Steel City can't beat fucking Rock Bottom.
Val said receivers drop like 10 balls. Truthfully, Money is serviceable. Folks got to catch balls to give him a chance. That's true.
Okay.
That's true.
See? Val's up there sticking for his quarterback. Val, let me applaud you, man. Let me applaud you. Sticking up for motherfucking Money. Kim trying to paint a bad picture of him. Kim trying to paint a bad picture of Money.
I'm just going off of what I see, you know what I mean? From what I see. But Money is a big receiver to be losing off the field, too.
Yeah, definitely is. He definitely was the number one receiver.
He's a definitely impact player to be taken off his quarterback.
But listen, give him some time to develop. I mean, back and get his feet wet underneath it.
He don't got that much time left.
But they still are competing for an A. That's all they realistically want is to compete for an A. And that's all I really fucking wanted. I would fucking do anything to change places with them.
So you're saying they don't have a shot at the Elite?
No, they don't. But they fucking got a chance to win the A.
So you're saying it's going to be Barely Washed, the Sloth, NJ Lab, and Usual Suspects for the A.
Yeah. No, I didn't say Barely Washed. I said
we said Barely
You
Washed.
said Barely. I got Trump.
Said Barely Washed.
My predicting the A is Trauma Roofing, Usual Suspects, Sloth, and Steel City and NJ Lab is a toss up.
I forget.
But I'm just gonna put NJ Lab in the A.
Who did I mean this is a different team because they had Tom Graff, but who did they play against in their Elite A matchup that sent them to the A last year?
Who? Trauma Roofing?
Yeah.
Camden.
Is that who?
They lost to Camden in the first round.
Okay.
Until Camden ran into that buzzsaw called the Braves. Yes, sir.
And they barely beat the Ravagers. The Ravagers with K-Sizzle, too.
All right, that's not this team. That quarterback, I don't know his name, but the quarterback for Trauma Roofing deserves some credit.
Oh, he does.
He's definitely has been a top 5 quarterback in the league this season.
Val said, right, you take Money away from his natural position and it hurts bad. Mind you, he plays defense too. And we sit him at times on defense.
Changed everything. Y'all should be calling Scott.
He's one of the big, he's definitely an impact player that you're missing out there.
Yo, can DK Metcalf catch a fucking ball?
14, he went down.
Does he have a catch?
No.
DK Metcalf don't have one fucking catch?
Nope.
Oh, Seattle, sorry.
How many points did Russell Wilson got?
11.
1 touchdown?
Metcalf has nothing.
Oh, my fucking God.
He went down one place.
That's because Taylor Heineke's killing him. Go deep, Russell.
Val said Trauma Roofing's got 2 different quarterbacks. And he said Scott should be calling us, laughing my ass off.
You know what? I might set that up. I might call him like, yo, Scott's the playoff.
The pink slip.
Come on, bring him back.
The word on the street was you guys gave him the pink slip.
I don't know. I think Scott didn't show up for his shift.
I heard he was given the pink slip and told not to come back.
I don't know.
His services were no longer needed.
I don't know. But whatever.
Either way, like you said, with money, losing money as a receiver, losing Scott as the quarterback is a big.
It's huge.
But,
they had a winning record. They lost one game.
They still,
and
before they lost Scott.
And then Scott. I mean, they got talent. They do got talent. They do got talent.
Oh, and it was what, the Barely Washed game, right?
I think they lost to Barely Washed.
Yeah.
In a bloodbath. They got blown out by Barely Washed.
And that was it.
And that was just too much for him.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God.
Well, he did the same thing last year when you guys beat him.
When's that co-league softball game starting?
I quit. I'm done with this league.
I hate it. When's that co-ed softball? When's that co-ed softball starting? I'm done to November. Like, what the fuck? Come on, man. All right.
Val said he called out on us.
Yeah.
All right.
It's all good. You guys just, whatever. I
you know what? Sometimes you gotta cut that. What were they?
Cut your losses?
You're toxic. You gotta cut that toxic.
I don't think he was toxic though. I think he was the quarterback. He
said our trauma game was close for a long time. We were in every game except like 2.
Yeah. He's just I would say he's sensitive.
Jose said he's in the cornhole league. Bingo.
When is that fucking cornhole tournament starting? I'm done with this football shit. These guys won't keep their mouth shut. That's what he's probably thinking. But whatever. All right, what do we got? What else we got? That's it?
Yeah, the power rankings are as they stand. You know what I mean?
That's it? Playoff football, baby. What's the biggest? All right, what is the most likely upset? I'll ask it again. Do you think it's Barely Washed beating Trauma Roofing?
I wouldn't say that's
or what is? You can't call Performance Lab or Steel City. Whatever team that wins is not an upset.
No. Yeah, probably Barely Washed just because of their rankings. Yeah, if Barely Washed beats
Performance
Trauma
Lab
Roofing,
already beat Steel City, but they have a better record. So
if Barely Washed beats Trauma Roofing, that's the upset because Trauma Roofing has 3 more wins than Barely Washed.
Yeah, I think that's the most likely
and
upset.
They already beat them. So
yeah, I think that's the most. I think that's the more likely upset.
If somehow the Sloths end up beating Rock Bottom, that would be the upset.
If
the usual suspects,
of course that would be upset.
End up beating Camden.
That would be fucking upset.
Hey, it could happen. Gods,
know? Listen, I would. Only way the Sloth beat fucking Rock Bottom is if fucking.
Brandon, tell him to shut his mic off.
If fucking somehow.
I'm listening.
I just can't even think of it. I can't even give you a reason. I can't even think of a way you guys win.
Val said Barely Washed should beat them. They're not as good as the record says.
I agree.
In my opinion.
Agreed. That's what I'm saying. I don't see any way you guys can win, Brandon. I'm sorry, dog.
Not this game.
It's too much. I would play cover 2 for a little bit.
Sometimes.
Switch it in and out.
Someone said Barely Washed, the league champs. Crawford said I might have to stick around and try and watch all these games. They all sound pretty good.
They do sound good, Crawford, bro. They definitely do. It's playoff time, man. Somebody that's not supposed to lose is going to lose. It might fuck around be us.
Somebody's crying and going home this week.
It might be us.
Probably.
The Goonies might have our number and shit.
You're kind of they might.
Oh well, if they do it, they deserve it.
Somebody's going home. Somebody's gonna be sitting in the middle of the field crying this week, like Scott was last year, sitting in the middle of the field with his head down, like why?
Yeah.
Why?
You remember that shit? Scott sat on the field after that game. We beat them in the middle of the field for 2 hours after the game. And you know what? I was popping motherfucking buds in the motherfucking
with his legs crossed and his pillow.
His head down, just done. He wasn't the only one crying on that team.
John was too.
I seen Aaron crying. Aaron was crying.
John was too.
Willie had tears. Willie had tears coming down too.
Aaron was a regular on the show. He quit the show after that.
I ain't seen John since that happened.
And Aaron either.
John
was a good sport. He came on the show after that, but Aaron no.
I seen tears in their eyes after that loss yesterday too.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know they was up, but I thought it was just, I don't know what happened.
You were getting calls in the middle of the game like, did the usual suspects lose? Did the usual suspects lose?
Yeah.
Let me know if the usual suspects lose.
Man, you can't.
Y'all had the chance. You didn't do it.
Fuck. I feel bad for him though.
Why?
Because they started out bad without a quarterback. Dealing with that white kid they had in the beginning of the year with the 2 Stone Cold Steve Austin knee braces. They wasted so much games on him.
No, this quarterback has been here since they played week 4.
Yeah, but
that guy was here week 4.
But if they had him from the beginning, they would be up there. They would have a better record. They would have beat usual suspects because they almost beat usual suspects with that kid. They would have beat I don't know about who else, but I feel like they would have got at least 1 or 2 more wins.
I know he hasn't
with
been
that
at
quarterback
every
that they had, the kid that they got now.
I know he hasn't been at every game,
and he hasn't been at every game.
But I know he's at your game.
But they blew that game.
No, it was close.
They blew it though.
It came down to the last play of the game.
Listen, they had
1 second left.
It came last. Yeah, let me get a beer. Not one from the front because that's warm. Yeah. They blew that game too. I ain't lying.
It came down to the 1
They
second.
took the lead with 30 seconds left and still lost the game.
I don't see how there was even time left on the clock, but there was 1 second left. You guys managed to win it.
I think we had one timeout.
1 second left.
No, we didn't have no timeouts.
No
timeouts and 30 seconds left, and we still won the game.
It came down to Vinny Smart play call, and when he everyone hurried up, and Aaron was back.
Yeah. So maybe they had their chances.
Yeah, I mean they had their chances. That was horrible play calling, and when we went over to the Ravagers and Slough,
it was horrible execution.
Their last drive was horrible play.
Our game, they were up 10, and Christian threw a pick, and they got the ball back on the 20-yard line, and then they threw a pick the next play.
Oh wow.
Okay, well maybe they deserve to be in the B. I know we fucking sure do.
What if it's a rematch, Ravagers versus the Braves in the B championship?
I don't think that'll happen. If anything, if we beat the Goonies, we'll play. Only way we won't play the Ravagers is if the Panthers beat the prospects.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, because you'll be the low seed.
We'll be the low seed.
Tell me that earlier. You'll be the low seed.
Or if Bulldogs beat FTW.
Or Bulldogs beat FTW. Yeah.
Once again, you guys would play in the first round.
Second round.
Yeah.
Which is cool with me. I mean, I don't give a damn. They got so many athletes though. Right now, I think they're better than us.
They are, because that's the game. Maurice helped win that game.
Maurice had 3 touchdowns. They couldn't stop him.
Even with Kane throwing the ball at him and shit, Maurice won that game.
Our defense, Tim was playing bad at that time. Like on defense. So he was hurt, but he's better now. But we'll see. I like my chances. I would like if we can somehow muster up the current, if we can somehow beat the Goonies. If we can somehow beat the Goonies and then have to play the Ravagers, I have no problem with that. So we'll see. But I like John. I like Aaron. I like them guys. So it sucks to watch them suffer like that.
I enjoyed
Willie. I like Willie. I like Kane.
You were a big part in keeping their team together.
I was a big, encouraging for them to stick together.
Because once the Barely Ross crew left, they were gonna fold. John was gonna fold.
But look where they are, though.
Yeah,
they're 2 games apart. You know what I'm saying? If they stuck together, maybe one more season, God knows what they could have been.
Right.
But it is what it is.
They had the number 1 defense last year. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But Barely Watch isn't doing bad without him.
Think about this. 56 points in 10 games, Brandon.
Not 9 games, technically.
They played 10.
No, Camden.
You forfeit.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Okay. All right, 9 games.
And if I'm positive, Camden had a bye, but they're the only team that didn't have a doubleheader to make up for it.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't. They had a bye week 6, right before the mess up bye.
The email Lily said the email said everybody who had a bye, excluding Camden, gets a doubleheader.
Is that what it said?
Something along those lines.
I don't remember that, but okay.
Yep, they're the only team that didn't have to make up a doubleheader.
Wow.
They
Must be nice to be Camden.
I guess because they have that special 11:15 time slot.
Well, what?
See, Val said I'm right.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right.
Yeah, they have that special.
I wonder what the fuck that's about.
They have that special 11:15 time slot. So
I mean, I get the 11 o'clock time slot, but what's the not having them have a double header?
Let's see who's the game they should have played. That they missed. It was. When's the week that he?
I didn't feel like playing them again. I didn't feel like punching on them again. I didn't feel like punching on them again. Punching on Camden again. Camden Pub.
Why? Camden Prospect Ravagers, week 5.
Okay. Is what it is. You know?
No, it would have been
Camden Pub. Hold on.
I'm trying to think. What was the week that he got wrong? Was it week 6? I don't know, but anyway, yeah, they didn't have to make up their bye.
And we gave him a bye.
Well, yeah, you handed them a win. Yeah, you gave them a bye.
Yeah. Oh well.
So, all right. So then we are going to do power rankings. So, because Trauma Roofing is not number 2.
It's Sloths are.
Going into the playoffs, the more likely teams to win the championship.
All right.
Let's just do let's just do it regular. Fuck it.
Yeah. Number 1 is Camden. 2, Rock Bottom. It's not Google. Trauma Roofing, whatever you want to call it.
No, they're not. But why are we bashing them for having a good record? They just beat everybody they played.
But they're not better than Rock Bottom.
You know what they remind me of? They remind me of the Atlanta Falcons. Like, remember when the Atlanta Falcons they were 13-3, and they had the number 1 seed in the league. And as soon as they played Aaron Rodgers and the Packers, they got smoked.
As soon as they played a good team.
As soon as they played a battle-tested team, they got smoked.
But you think they're better than Rock Bottom?
No.
You're right. So Rock Bottom's 2. You think they're better than Steel City?
No.
Do you think they're better than NJ Lab?
No. I don't.
You think they're better than the Sloth?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll put them at 5. So you think Sloths are Barely Washed? Sloths beat Barely Washed, so.
Sloth. They're Barely Washed.
Usual Suspect or the Ravagers?
But hold up. I think Barely Washed is going to beat Trauma Roofing. I do.
But record-wise, they're better.
Yeah. I think they should be licking their fucking chops of what the matchup they got by having that motherfucking spot.
Yeah.
If one spot higher, you got Rock Bottom. Hip hooray. Even though they did some good things against Rock Bottom. They just couldn't stop them. But for a minute there,
they were just
Rock Bottom couldn't stop them.
Yeah, they were just going back and forth. I think Eric said it on one of the kickoffs, like, we can't stop these guys.
Yeah, because they were scoring so fast.
They got one stop, and Barely Wash got all flustered and just couldn't recover from that.
When Rock Bottom scored, I think they said the 2-minute warning, and Rock Bottom scored 2 fucking touchdowns within that time.
It was the longest 2-minute warning ever.
Yeah, it was crazy because they just got the ball, scored, took the ball, scored again, took the ball and scored again.
Yeah, and Barely Wash got the ball after halftime, but they couldn't score. They didn't score.
But that killed their momentum because they were hanging with them. They were scoring.
They were 2 touchdowns away from being in it. They had a couple opportunities. They just didn't capitalize on it.
But I was impressed with some of the stuff that Barely Wash was doing.
Really?
Yeah.
I saw a lot of
my biggest concerns was defense.
I saw a lot of glitches that I didn't think they had.
My biggest concern was defense, and my other concern was what they some of the shit they were doing down when they got close. They're definitely a big strike team. Like, they like to throw the ball down the field.
Yeah.
But when when things were getting like a little tighter in the red zone,
yeah,
I think they
struggled
a little bit to score.
All right, so you got who's next? Usual Suspects, Ravagers, or For the Win?
Right now I think the Ravagers are better than Usual Suspects.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Seriously.
So you say Ravagers are Usual Suspects or For the Win?
Then Usual Suspects.
For the Win. Then we got Prospects, Goonies, Braves, Panthers, Bulldogs. Prospects next.
Yeah.
Well, you think you're better than Prospects, right? You think the Braves should be above the Prospects?
No, they got a better record, but if we see them,
you think you should be above the Goonies?
Now they got a better record than us.
No, you don't. They're tied. It's just you didn't play Camden, so that's your most common opponent.
Still a fucking loss.
That's your common opponent.
Yeah, I think we're better than the Goonies.
Okay, so then Braves are next. Goonies.
I think we're better than the Prospects and For the Win.
Braves. You think?
I think we're better than motherfucking the Ravagers, Barely Wash, Sloth, Trauma, and NJ Lab. No, I'm just playing.
So is it Panthers, Bulldogs, or Bulldogs, Panthers? They're both 0-10.
Man, I don't fucking know. I don't know.
I might think the Bulldogs might be a little bit better than Panthers.
No, I don't know, man. I don't know, man.
Panthers? We'll give it to the veteran Panthers. All right, so Week 10 power rankings. Our power rankings. Number 1, Camden. 2, Rock Bottom. 3, Steel City. 4, NJ Lab. 5, Trauma Roofing. 6, Sloth. 7, Barely Washed. 8, Ravagers. 9, Usual Suspects. 10, For the Win. 11, Prospects. 12, Braves. 13, Goonies. 14, Panthers. 15, Bulldogs. Val said to the Prospects game started 10 minutes late and was going into halftime at the same time as the games that started on time. Rushed for speeding game up, shaking my head. Who did they play? Oh, they played Trauma Roofing.
Trauma Roofing.
And then he said, ref rant, LOL. He said, how when we beat them? Oh.
How?
Suspects beat the Ravagers.
That was the first game. That's with Scott.
They don't got Scott no more. And you don't got money as your receiver anymore.
And that was a close game, too. That was a close game. And they had that kid that had no idea what he was doing.
I just said that because they all had the same record, so.
I don't know. Yeah, what's up with Russell Wilson?
He's sorry now.
What the hell? I still take him, though.
He can come to Philly if he wants to.
I'd take him over Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I would.
Russell Wilson's the truth, man.
Yeah, that team is sorry. He ain't sorry.
Yeah.
Russell Wilson has never won anything.
What? Yes, he did. He played 2 Super Bowls and won one.
Did he?
He beat Peyton Manning.
Well, that was a long, long time ago then.
It was. A couple years back.
Shit, he was 1 yard away from beating Peyton Manning and Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Said we won our last game and they lost their last game.
But you guys played the Bulldogs and they played the Sloth. There's a difference, Val.
You picked them to beat us.
Oh, you remember? You picked them to beat them. Yeah,
we
you
remember
did pick the
everything.
Raptors.
It all goes right into the group chat.
Yo, did you listen to them motherfuckers on the show last night? They said this about you.
Right?
Hey,
It's already in there that you picked us to lose by 20.
I did not.
I did.
Oh.
I did. You picked them to lose by 10.
I just don't. Yo, tell me how you can win.
Yo,
tell me.
I hope it gives you ammunition. Rock Bottom thinks that we hate on them because we do. Because I do. I don't hate them. I just hate on them. But I pray to the football guys that you do beat them. I would love to see that. I really would.
That would be entertaining.
I would love to see it.
We plan on
why that would be entertaining.
We plan on playing our best ball on both sides of the ball, and whatever the better team is that day is going to get a W.
It would take a lot, bro. A whole lot.
But it's not impossible.
No, it's not. It's not. But Tyree has just so many weapons.
Tyree himself is the ultimate weapon. So
he is. He is.
Yeah.
But he also has weapons, though.
Crawford said, what the Goonies look like.
I don't know. I never watched one of their games. I never recorded a Goonie game.
Not this year. No. We got them last year when they were the new
breed.
But that was they're not that team anymore.
They ain't no good.
And it nah.
I mean, I only see them our game. I haven't watched anybody's games but the ones I've been in.
They're still struggling to figure out the league.
They're young bucks.
Yeah, they need to. They're athletic. They play hard.
Yeah.
They just don't know the league enough. They just
No. And you said what's his name? They need a quarterback.
I mean, unless I guess it's not Owen. Cam.
I assume every team that doesn't
Cam. So. I mean, I don't know who they got at quarterback. I haven't seen him in a while. Cam and Owen.
Oh yeah, they just had a bye. So
me and Owen got a bet. Owen saying he might be right, man. I just be talking shit to him. I got a bet that I can shut him down. He's saying I can't. So he might be right. I'm washed.
You weren't expecting to play this week, so if your team shows up, you might not even be playing.
I'm not playing.
You might have to.
Oh shit! I didn't even think about that. But he plays on Usual Suspects.
Oh, all right.
Owen.
Yeah.
Owen, Mr. Know-It-All.
Oh, so you're not seeing them this season. Mr. Know-It-All.
He knows it all. Every time I'm like, yo, is that Similac? Like, you still smell like Similac, man. What the fuck? You don't know nothing. Nah, I'm just playing.
Trying to say he's a baby?
He's only like 18 or 19.
He's a young buck?
He's a puppy.
Val said, now looking back, our schedule is crazy stacked, barring our quarterback situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we didn't play no Goonies.
No
Bulldogs.
No, you played the Panthers.
We played the Panthers, and that was it. Nope.
You played for the win.
And for the win.
You didn't
no
play
usual suspects.
No prospects.
We played Barely Washed, Ravengers, Sloth, Trauma.
You played everybody but the prospects, usual suspects, Bulldogs, and Goonies.
Yeah.
Everybody else you played.
Mm-hmm. But what our record was not what our record was, but where we made it to last year, that's what was required.
Yes.
I understand that. But
that's how the schedule was built off of your record.
Our record, what we did last season. And our record we were the 6th seed last season. So I understand.
And you made it to the league championship.
We made it to the league. I understand why we were where we were.
Yeah.
I mean, why we got what we got.
They actually have like a guideline of how they make the schedule.
It should be.
Yeah.
Now, I think it should be. I think that.
Well,
I think these guys got away with an easy schedule.
Trauma Roofing, yes, because if you look at like the Bulldogs and the Goonies, they definitely played Rock Bottom and Camden and Steel City.
But how does the Panthers, who haven't won a game in 2 seasons now, how do they play Rock Bottom? But somehow
Trauma Roofing doesn't.
The team that was in the A championship doesn't.
And I believe the Panthers did too.
They just got smoked by them.
I believe
this
they
past
played
week.
Camden too.
And they played Steel City. And they played come on.
Yeah, they played Steel City week 1. So it's definitely.
Can you tell us what time? Can you tell me what time our game is?
You guys played
10
o'clock. All right, so 8:45. Trauma Roofing versus Barely Washed. Prospects versus the Panthers. Goonies versus the Braves. 10 o'clock, Rock Bottom versus the Sloth. Steel City versus NJ Lab. For the Win versus the Bulldogs. 11:15, Camden versus Usual Suspects. And the Ravagers have a bye.
Appreciate it.
Yo, man,
It's
it's
in 8:45. So
Yeah, nah, 10 o'clock. You guys are at 10 o'clock.
got a team full of alcoholics who gotta wake up.
bro. I just don't see any way. I'm trying to think of a way you guys can win.
Val said we played all top 8 except the Sloths, and it was all back to back. Usual Suspects were technically new and ended up with that John. Really don't matter, but it makes good combo and content.
Yeah.
Crawford said, "Damn, I went to see that Barely Washed game. They played the same time as you."
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to see that too, man.
Yeah.
That's Barely Washed. I got all. I hope you guys win, man. I do. I feel like he dropped that shit. That ain't catch. I hope you guys win. I just do. I hope you guys do win. You guys got to control that double blocking thing that Trauma Roofing does, because they're gonna do it, and you got to watch motherfucking Marty. And they got a pretty good defense too.
Yeah. Let's see.
If they're getting pressure with one, I don't give a fuck if Barely Wash is going to send 2. That's when they got lost. That's when Tyreek started keeping 2 in to block. The rushers for Barely Wash was getting lost,
confused, yeah,
and the secondary as well.
Yes, you watch them on the video.
You can see them confused. You can see them just standing there like,
So I don't know if they need to practice that or what.
Or talk about it.
That's what they need to figure out.
Talk about it. You got to talk about it. Listen, the simplest thing is this. This is the simplest thing. If the team is blocking 2, and you got 2 rushers, the extra guy belongs to somebody in the secondary. The 2 rushers, their job is the center and the quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
The extra guy is somebody in the secondary.
Whoever's in the secondary.
And somebody in the secondary has to take care of the guy that's in the block. Or you make it the rusher's responsibility to stay with him, and then somebody from the secondary comes in and rushes the quarterback free. Simple as that. You got to do it, or they'll gas you.
Yeah. But that's where they started to mess up.
Oh shit! They said that wasn't a touchdown. Okay, I didn't see it.
I didn't see how Seattle got the ball back.
I didn't either.
Without Washington at least kicking a field goal, I'm so lost in what the hell just happened.
That was 4th down, I guess.
2 minutes
Why
left.
the hell did they go up 11? Why the fuck did they keep it 8? Why didn't they kick a field goal?
I don't.
They get a 2-score game.
I think they went for it on 4th down and didn't get it. I guess
that's stupid.
It was stupid. Yo, and they're only down by what, 8?
Yeah.
Yo, is this guy hurt?
No, he's not Metcalf. No.
Is Metcalf hurt?
Nope. I would say it on you.
I'll never pick his ass again in DraftKings.
I guess he was hurt, but I said he's in the game.
Fucking scrub. Anyway,
He's washed up.
No, he ain't washed. He's young as hell.
They just don't use them.
I don't know I don't know. They've been going to lock it, I guess.
I know. Jay Joel got more catches this week than he do.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. He don't have no catches. I'm trying to stay in a race, a DraftKings race, man, and
I feel that
this ain't good. So we'll see. So, any other concerns besides Rock Bottom trying to run away with the sloth soul? I am. I hope that Red. I don't give a fuck who's covering them. Yo, Rock Bottom's defense can be scored on. That's all I'm gonna say.
And his offense stops.
It's easier to score. It's easier to score on Rock Bottom than it is to stop Rock Bottom.
They can be stopped. Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that. It's easier to score on Rock Bottom than it is to stop them on offense.
Just study that Barely Washed game.
They just got so many moving parts and shit. Like, and Tyree,
My
Does
bad.
his
My
thing.
shit froze.
You hear what I said? It's easier to score on rock bottom than it is to stop them. The best thing you can do is run the fucking clock down, but it's going to be tough because they're going to score as soon as they touch the ball. So, but when you get it, just try to run the clock out. Use all the time. Use Jim's offense. Yeah, just
8-minute huddle.
be a fucking make sure the refs are fucking calling you out of the huddle.
Yo, we get a fast play clock every week. We get in the huddle. He'd be like 10.
You need rushers that can cover. It's not real football D-line play. Speed and cover skills are needed. Got to be able to cover.
Yeah. And that's another thing. You're going to have to be able to cover the center. But
not just the center, though.
No. I'm saying.
But somebody has to stay with the
somebody
center.
Has to have to stay with the center.
Yes.
But they switch it out.
But you also have to rush, too.
I don't know, man. I'm glad I ain't playing them.
I'm glad I am.
I'm proud for you guys.
I hope you guys do beat them. I do.
Woo! Would you imagine that?
I know.
Could you imagine that?
Setting rock bottom to the A?
I'm going to run around like Jim last season.
Yeah, definitely. Be setting rock bottom to the A.
Oh, that's a flag. That's a flag. Roughing the passer and is it a roughing the passer?
Or at least pass interference down the field.
Pass interference.
I can imagine that.
I couldn't imagine
rock bottom in the A.
Nah, couldn't imagine it.
I don't think Tyree would stand for it.
I couldn't imagine it. What about Steel City? Steel City versus fucking barely what? NJ Lab.
Yeah.
That's gonna be.
Val said Kim better stop. Ike was right at y'all all game. He said, "What we missing? Nothing. You had that man fuming." He just said it this past week when they barely washed. So what are we missing?
Rock Bottom's not missing anything at all. They are.
Beat Camden though.
They're missing something to beat Camden, bro.
I don't know. Just
that don't mean they missing something. That just means Camden added something.
Camden with this new quarterback. I don't know. Like, look, they put up They only gave up 56 points this year in 9 games.
Throw the ball away, you dummy!
What the fuck is he doing?
That's some Jalen Hurts shit.
Okay, that is definitely some Jalen Hurts shit.
Compare it. Let's see, 139 minus.
No, you're wild.
So Rock Bottom gave up 83 more points than Camden this year.
Yeah, maybe they're missing defense.
They definitely are. Their defense is.
But I mean, Tyree was covering yesterday. That's not a good. I mean, it's not a bad thing. He did have a pick or two, but.
You think it's better when he doesn't play defense?
Nah, I think it's better when he just concentrates at quarterback. Yeah, but sometimes he goes out there because he has no other choice,
or just because he wants to. I don't know. Maybe he likes playing defense. He played the whole game.
Yeah.
Who's it? Rock Bottom got a
shit. Metcalf finally got a catch.
Val said it didn't matter, but what was Camden's full schedule? All right, let's see. They had. I mean, Camden had a cakewalk too.
Cakewalk.
Yeah,
Man,
their first competition was Rock Bottom week 6.
They walked through everybody. They destroyed everybody. And Bam played most of them games.
All right, so week 1 they played the Prospects. 2 they played the Sloth. Week 3 they played for the win. Week 4. Not right there. Week 4. I don't know.
Week 4.
Nah, that's offensive defense.
I don't know. Just maybe write it down.
Week 5. That was all right.
Oh, I think they played us.
Week 5 they played the Braves.
We're supposed to play us.
Week 6 they played Rock Bottom.
Oh yeah, remember week 4 was the band week.
Week 5, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's why they're good in there.
Yeah.
Week 6 they played Rock Bottom. Week 7 they played the Ravagers. Week 8 they played NJ Lab.
Man, their fucking offensive line is bad.
Week 9 Usual Suspects. Oh no, they played Usual Suspect week 10. Week 9 they played. All right, so basically they played Rock Bottom and NJ Lab. I don't see no Steel City in here for Camden.
But they're better than Steel City.
But they didn't play them at all in regular season.
They played 5 of the top 9.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. What more can you ask?
But if you're the best team in the league, or actually last year they weren't. So Rock Bottom was the best team in the league last year.
I don't know how the fuck that happened.
Because you let them win.
Yeah. Did we got any timeouts left?
Nope.
This dinking and dunking shit. Come on.
They don't got no O-line to send that shit down the field.
What are you doing?
Let's see. Rock Bottom played the Sloth, the Usual Suspects. Then the
baby! Russell Wilson! Go!
Why was he that open?
Oh! I think they thought they were gonna. I thought they think they were gonna spike that shit.
They was in shotgun.
Yeah, I know. You're right. I thought they were gonna spike it the next. Yo, how? I guess he bid on it. He bid up. Yo, he didn't just let him go.
That man did nothing.
Oh my God.
He never moved.
Never moved. What is he doing?
That looked like mid safety.
Wow. They still got a 2-point conversion.
I missed one. Camden played the Goonies. I missed that in there.
I can't play the Goonies?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
maybe that's why you didn't write it down.
No, it's right here.
Oh yeah, that's when it was a closer game, right? Because nobody showed up. Oh my God.
It was 13-0, yeah.
He had Lockett already. He should have threw it to Lockett right away across the line.
Yeah, he should have.
Went to 11. You went down to 11.
Yo, does that count as an interception?
Oh, Metcalf got some points.
Yeah, it doesn't count against
interceptions, right?
It doesn't count against them, no.
All right, good. That's just a failed try.
Yeah. Now, if I'm playing defense, I'm letting you know I got a pick.
Oh, you're right. He had him in the back right there. What are you doing?
He waited too long.
Oh, he had Metcalf in the corner. He panicked.
And that was the most time he had in the pocket the whole
He
drive.
had mad time, yeah. He panicked. He had Metcalf in the back of the end zone.
I can't believe these niggas. Oh, my God. Washington them beats Tampa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Washington. Don't that put us ahead of the Eagles? Put them ahead of the Eagles?
That put Washington right in the wild card. They the third wild card team now.
Over Minnesota?
I'm pretty sure they're over. I think they got the tiebreak over Minnesota somehow. Pretty sure they're the third one now. That shit ain't gonna work. That little skipping. Oh shit!
He dropped it.
They
worked.
got it.
They got
it. Worked. Oh my God!
Shit. It did work. Oh shit! He got it.
The ball went right over the bull head.
Oh my God!
You see the Seattle player pointing the wrong way?
They got that shit. Holy shit! Let's go, Russ. Just don't throw a pick, dickhead.
Get a nice little 30-yard out.
Yeah, quick out and kick the game winner. Did he go? Yeah, he touched it, bro.
That joint went 10 yards. He got it on the line.
It did go 10 yards. The boy from fucking Washington touched it.
Nah, I went over him.
Oh, it's still 10 yards.
That's 10 yards. That's 10
yards. 10 yards.
Only part of the ball has to cross the line. That's the same thing as crossing the goal line.
Oh, yeah. They got that. That's theirs. That's Seattle ball. What's he doing? Yeah. Oh, they threw a flag? They called illegal touching?
Illegal formation.
What the fuck is that? What's the illegal formation?
Because the kicker switched. Because the kicker switched sides where he was kicking from. He has to be on the outside edge.
Is that what they said? I don't got it up. I don't got the.
Yeah, that's what they just said. So he has to be on the outside of the.
What do you mean? I never even heard that before.
It's the inside men. Number 1, who is closest to the kicker, needs to come outside between the hash.
He has to be outside the hash. All right, so you see how the two inside guys, one is outside the hash and the other one isn't?
Yeah.
The one closest to the kicker has to be outside the hash. The kicker switched sides. So the guy on that side wasn't outside the hash.
I've never heard that in my life.
Because there ain't no shit like that ever happened. You see that?
I've never heard that in my life.
He's trying to get over here faster, and that's why he's inside by 1 yard. Exactly. Wow.
That's crazy.
That had nothing to do with the play at all.
Nothing to do with it.
That's cheap, bro. That's cheap.
Who even makes?
Yeah, who makes up alignments on kickoffs, bro?
Be outside.
Who even makes up alignments on kickoff? You gotta be outside the hash on this play. That's stupid.
Do it again. Shit, he should have got it that time too.
He should have got it that time. How'd he get that? That was cheap. That's cheap, man. That's cheap, bro.
38. 59 lets it go again. He's
What are you doing? Yo. Why
How
didn't
do
you
you
hit him?
Right, you have to hit him.
Yeah, you got to hit him. Did you see that? Did you see the dude that got hit on the onside kick yesterday? He got smoked.
Yeah,
I think it was in the Green Bay game.
Yeah. In the Rams, Green Bay.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, bro. I thought he got that. Man, fuck.
If you are gun shy because the ball's not going 10 yards, you hit the man in front of you.
Uh-huh. 1 catch, 12 yards, DK Metcalf. What a joke.
That's crazy.
What a joke. Yo, Nick Chubb did nothing, and DK Metcalf did nothing. 2 bitches. Never again will I pick these scrubs.
Didn't Nick Chubb get hurt?
Huh?
Didn't Nick Chubb get hurt?
No. They were using Kareem Hunt. Oh, yeah. Check this one out.
Josh said the first couple games, Camden, the first couple games they played all backup QB. They would have still won those games, but more points might have gotten scored if they had actual. Yeah, because Bam played the first couple games.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Hey, it is what it is.
Camden's 4 in offense.
I mean, it is.
They had Bobby week 2.
But, I mean, Rock Bottom and Steel City almost put up 100 more points than them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He said they had Bobby when they played the Sloth.
But that defense is special.
Bobo.
All right, so maybe I'm wrong. Because Rock Bottom thinks that he ain't that good.
Even
he ain't impressive. He ain't impressive to them.
Even Johnny Ebert said it out there last week. He's like, I don't know, like Camden's defense is special.
I think it's the defense.
Whatever they changed, whatever they did, he's like, nobody's beating them.
I think it's the defense. I think it's their defense. Now, their offense, I think their offense is crazy when they have that kid, but they can still beat them with Bam.
Yeah.
To me, that's what I think.
They beat Rock Bottom with Bam, didn't they?
Yeah.
This year. And Bam threw 5 picks.
5
picks, and they still beat Rock Bottom. Yeah, we're hating a little bit.
Yeah.
But
I'm a hater.
Right. It was
I'll start off by saying this.
There you
Do
go.
not blame that game on the defense, okay? I don't care who you play, whether it's a high school team, a junior college team, a college team, much less an NFL team. When you turn the ball over 5 times, 4 interceptions, 1 for a touchdown, 3 others in field position to set up touchdowns, you ain't gonna beat anybody I just talked about. Anybody. All right? And that was a disgraceful performance, in my opinion. We threw that game. We gave it away by doing that. We gave them the friggin' game. In my opinion, that sucked. You know, you can't turn the ball over 5 times like that. Holy crap. I don't know who the hell we think we are when we do something like that.
It just started over.
Unbelievable. 5 turnovers. One of them, we've thrown 4 interceptions for touchdowns this year. That might be an NFL record. That's pitiful. I mean, it's absolutely pitiful.
You're talking about your team.
Perform like that. Pitiful. What's that?
Playoffs?
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
Another game.
Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
That's how you guys feel this season?
You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game.
That's me.
You kidding me? Playoffs? I just hope we can win a game. Blame that game on the defense, okay?
All right, that's enough. But anywho,
that's how you feel this season?
That's how I feel. It is what it is.
Turn over the ball.
Yeah,
5
good luck
times.
to everybody. Nah, we don't turn over the ball 5 times. We
I
just
mean,
don't
you
have
did.
enough people.
And,
we just don't have enough people show
couple
up.
Games.
Our problem is attendance and everything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all be back in the spring.
I
don't know. We'll see.
You talking about taking the season off? You talking about leaving?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
Just be in the media.
I don't know. We'll see.
I
gotta talk with my quarterback, see what he wants to do,
And the rest of your
what he's
squad.
thinking, and we gotta have impact players. So we'll see.
I respect it.
We'll see. So, good luck, bro.
I hope you do beat rock bottom. I hope you do. I hope the football gods are in your favor, and I hope you guys are able to pull it together and beat rock bottom.
We're gonna put our best
That would
effort out
be
there.
Like,
that
what's
would be
that?
the most talked about game of the season.
Yeah, that would be the biggest upset in
Yes.
the fucking history of the league.
Sending rock bottom to the A. Oh my God.
What's that? May the odds ever be in your favor. Off of fucking Hunger Games.
I hope so. That'd be awesome.
I don't know if I can see it happening. I don't know.
Oh, anything's possible. It's any given Sunday.
Tyree would have to throw 4 interceptions.
You already picked us to lose by 30, so it's cool.
I picked 20, you picked 10. So
I'm sticking by my chin.
it's any given Sunday.
I was just being nice because you're on here. I think that was kind of cutting him a little short.
So you think it's more closer to what I said?
Yeah,
20.
yeah.
You
Jeez,
just
all
have
right,
curious
all right,
feelings.
I don't know.
His fingers are gone.
I don't know
already
what
in
you
his
guys
chest.
are, bro. I really don't know what you guys are. You guys are a streaky team.
We're slow.
You guys are streaky. Like you go out there and fight with it with Barely Wash. I'm not saying Barely Wash is a measuring stick or anything. You go out there and you win a close game with them, but then you get into a dog fight with us, with our backups.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
We don't care how we
And
win
no
as long as
quarterback.
we win. That's 6 in a row.
it's applaudable, bro, and it's good. Good for you. Good for you guys, all you guys. Like I said, I fuck with you guys.
We fuck with
Yeah,
y'all
you-
back. We fuck with everybody.
You guys definitely are having a good season. I'm proud of you guys. I don't know what you guys did, but you definitely stepped it up. Maybe that practice did help you guys. Maybe your team needs to practice every week.
Yeah, right.
You can't even get them to come on
I
Sundays.
can't even get him to come to the game. Practice? You want to talk about practice?
That helped.
These guys to come to the game.
That helped. Our guys started showing up the games this season.
Yeah, for real.
We
real.
played a lot of games in the past with 6, 7 guys. It's nice having 12 come out every week.
Yes.
You know, that is true. That is the one thing I've seen about you guys this season.
You guys
You
got
had
your
a full
guys.
roster,
But
yeah.
you know what that is about? Winning.
Yeah.
Right.
When you win,
Yes.
everybody wants to be a part of it.
Yeah.
When you lose, nobody wants to smell it. Nobody acts like, oh, it's not my fault.
Yeah. I'm not playing on that team.
I'm
They
not playing on that
stink.
team. But that's how you build character, and it is what it is. Revamp and come back. That's all I can do.
That's all you can do, yeah.
It'll be fun. We're ready for Sunday.
Good luck, man.
Appreciate it.
Good luck. Good luck to everybody, man.
Good luck with y'all.
Yeah, thank you. And if I didn't pick you guys, I don't mean I'm hating on motherfuckers. Like I know. I mean, that's what everybody says. But this is what I think, you know? This is what I think. My upset is basically Barely Washed beating Google.
Yeah.
And my other upset is not an upset.
It's the Sloth beating Rock Bottom. If that could happen.
I didn't say that.
If they can pull that.
I didn't say that.
I said
my other upset, but now I'm thinking about it. It wouldn't be an upset because if Steel City beats Performance Lab, they're supposed to.
Right. They're evenly matched up right next to each other.
Yeah, they are.
So
they are. So
that could go one way or the other. It's not like last year where NJ Lab was number 1 and Steel City was number 8. They're back to back this year. They're equally.
The football gods love that matchup.
Yeah, they do.
So we'll see, man. But anything else? Just tell everybody what the regular stuff. I'm done.
That's it. There's money in the Cash App, Barbershop Talk Radio. Follow us on all our social media links. It's in the description. And that's it. We'll see you on Sunday. Good luck.
Good luck to everybody, man. Hit that Cash App. Barbershop Talk Radio. Oh shit. Throw it up. Time. Shout out to Dirty Mark and his and his
Gloucester City
team.
Mustangs.
The 141. No, 140.
It was actually Dirty Mark and Vinny, I think.
Dirty Mark, Vinny, and Scott. Scott was the coach, remember? He was on the sideline too.
Scott Simpson,
yeah, Scott Simpson. Shout out to those guys, man, for winning the championship. Beating, was it Northern Burlington or North Burlington? North Burlington. And it was an awesome game, man. If anybody wants to watch that game, it's on my channel. Check it out. Dirty Mark. You can say what you want about him, but the man can coach some football.
Yeah.
The man can coach some football.
He had a good defense. His defense on that team was good.
That's what saved the game, bro. Northern Burlington was going in the first half, right before halftime.
They stopped on like the 1 yard line. And again, in overtime, they stopped.
No. They were going in to score. They were already up 8-0.
Yeah.
8-0.
8-0.
And they had the ball like on the 5 yard line, about to go up 16-0, at least 14-0. And they tried to get cute instead of running the ball with number 19.
Yeah.
They tried to get cute and throw the ball. The quarterback got popped, ball popped up in the air, and the kid returned it for fucking 90 yards. And not for a touchdown, but it changed momentum completely in the game.
And he said that kid had a torn meniscus too.
Completely in the, I think the kid's name was Weber. I can't remember what the kid's name was, but number 23.
The pink thing around his leg.
Yeah, he had the pink thing on his leg. And he ran this thing 90 yards, at least 90 yards, maybe even further than that.
And it turned the game around, yeah.
Turned the whole tide of the game. And then they came back out after halftime with a tie game, and basically
it went into overtime.
They took over. They did go to overtime, but they had the lead. But the refs were trying to keep the other team in the game. They got a 45-yard penalty, bro.
What did he say? He said one
was a 45-yard penalty. I've never seen it in football, period. In Little League, Pee Wee, anything. 45-yard penalty.
Pass interference?
No, it was illegal hit. Was it
face mask?
A face mask.
He said one was for hitting late out of bounds, second was face mask, and third was for the coaches.
But what the fuck? Isn't it like you can decline like
I don't know if you can accept all
fouls,
three.
I guess.
It put him in the end zone.
They basically gave him a touchdown.
They tied the game up, yeah.
From midfield to the 5 yard line. I've never seen that happen in football. Ever. I've never, but thank goodness that
their defense,
Mark and them overcame that shit, because I would have fucking hurt one of them refs after the game.
Well, he said that was the third foul was because of the coaching.
Yeah, they should have been mad.
Yeah.
They should have been mad. You gave them a 30-yard penalty for what? A face mask and illegal hit out of bounds?
Yeah.
Oh, even though it was one play, one action?
Yeah.
If it's one action, how are you going to, I don't know.
Two different flags.
How are you going to make two different flags for one action? Either it's a face mask or a late hit. Not a late hit and a face mask. Hey, and you're arguing about it?
Yeah.
45 yards?
And your coach
Bullshit.
questioning me? Yeah.
Bullshit.
But they came back and they won it overtime. They stopped them.
Good for them. Good for them. So shout out to those guys. It's playoff time, guys.
I was like, that's why you're more a little league coach. Just kidding.
Whatever, Val. Whatever, man. Yo, Val, good luck to you guys in that ass whooping y'all about to take this week. Don't get mad when Cheek scores 4 touchdowns on you. Yo, Cheek needs to come up with a fucking touchdown dance. He's in the end zone all the time.
He's not a show person like that, though.
Nah. But he needs to do one.
He's too humble. He's not a show off.
Yeah, I would show off on, especially on Val, like, yeah. Nah, I just played. Yo, man. Shout out to everybody for watching. Hit that Cash App, subscribe.
Good luck.
Thumbs up the video. Good luck, everybody. Maybe the odds be ever in your favor.
We'll see y'all Sunday.
Let's go. Peace.